Hi, I'm Euge Valovirta, and this one is about BLACKSTAR HT Club 50 Mark II. Yeah, BLACKSTAR Club 50 Mark II, long name. Very familiar feel and tone to me, because I used to own a HT Club 60 1x12 combo years ago. I did about maybe 300 or 400 shows with that amp, like cover shows, hired gun shows, backing up for different Finnish artists, vocalists, you name it, and never had any problems. It was, it was a workhorse. I never recorded with that because, well, we'll get into that soon. Why? This is great amp, like especially for gigging, playing shows. But I feel that it lacks a certain quality of good old JCM 800 or BluGuitar's Amp 1 Iridium. Let me actually compare them right away, and then I'll go through the features so you know what I mean. Like here, it's a great sound. I have no overdrives, nothing in front, Listen when I switch to 800. Yeah, I could probably tweak it a little bit more, but you heard. There's a bit of a difference. And let's compare to amp on Iridium. So there is a bit of difference, at least to my ears and to my hands, to my feel. These two, I mean, you know, amplifier doesn't get much better than good old 800 boosted with Buzz ST1 or amp on Iridium. This is just, yeah, it's, you heard that, no. It's the only amp I've ever tried that does 800 pretty much like real 800. This is from 1985, no effect loops, nothing, EL34s, the Euge stuff, the little brother. This is the bad boy with 6150. So let me go through this because this is a good amp. Like I said, I played like 300 or 400 shows with the Club 60 combo. So let's try to tweak this a little bit, because this was pretty much the sound I used on the song which I originally wrote for a video about amp on Iridium and the BluGuitar's Blue Box, the impulse response loader. Yeah, and the signal chain is the usual. Right now I'm having my old Tokai Les Paul custom with EMG 5766 pickups, then into my pedal board and, you know, a few pedals over there. Then the signal goes to KHE Audio's amp switcher and then into these amps, back from the speaker routes to KHE, then to Sandrock's React IR, reactive load, where I'm using my signature IR Valovirta from Bluegrain. And then it goes to Steinberg's audio interface, and I'm recording this to Cubase. My voice I'm recording with this small mic here. Okay, what I really like about these, liked and still like, is the ISF control, because you can kind of turn this into more like an American voiced amp or a British voiced amp. Check it out. I kind of like it between them and a little bit towards the British style. So you heard there's this real mid-car British style, kind of Marshall style, and then more modern, a little bit, you know, scoop sound. Your usual treble, middle, bass controls. Overdrive, which has two voicings. So now I'm having the modern voicing. Now it's the kind of classic voicing. So it's a little bit less gain and a little bit core. But listen what happens when I engage now overdrive, SD1. It works kind of okay, but what I like about this voice, because to me this, well, it adds a little bit gain, but I feel that it cuts the lows also a little bit. So it makes it like tighter, almost like an SD in front. And it adds that low mid thump, like. But it's still tight. It's cool. Okay, then clean channel, and yeah, you can control these via foot switch, the channels and the voicings of both channels. noise, I think this is kind of also like American British. So this in, you get a little bit of that kind of Marshall style breakup in there. This is a lot cleaner, kind of more headroom, less mids. So definitely kind of American British. I think these are kind of two like, well, vintage, modern, classic, modern, American British, and so on. And the reverb. It's a reverb. I don't usually use reverbs. So yeah, whatever. And then you can switch this from 50 watt to 5 watt. Let's put the overdrive. So you can play this on low, very low levels, you know, at home, but still have the master cranked. And the tubes are 2 EL34s in the power amp section and only 2 in the preamp section, and 12 AX7s. And then there's a, well, effect loop, and then there was a simulated outputs like 4x12 and 1x12 and whatnot. I'll put a link to BLACKSTAR's site where you can check more info. And I want to thank again fantastic Swiss music store Musics for letting me borrow this. Link also to their site where you can buy this amp. So, conclusion, in my opinion, great for live, but I wouldn't record with this, because you heard 800 amp on Iridium. It's another league. I mean, you can't really compare. I think I don't know about the price and whatever, and the price doesn't matter always. I mean, amp on Iridium, it's like 800 euros or something. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you found this interesting and informative. We'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.